Page 26, Cool Groove. 4/4 time, no sharps or flats, so we're at C major or A minor. We'll look at the end. We're here. It's a jazzy type chord, but I'm guessing it's more or less in C major. It's a jazzy style piece. It's nice. Right hand first. Let's make sure we got the notes and the rhythms. Just play it all legato. Don't worry about articulation right now. At the beginning, this chord, it's a D, an E flat, and a G. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then that's tied. And this is the same thing again. 1 and 2. This is a jazzy piece. Measure 5. Remember the numbers at the beginning of the lines in the little boxes are measure numbers. So measure 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now technically on measure 8 they don't need the natural sign. It would be a natural anyway, because the F sharp in the previous measure is only good for that measure. But a lot of publishers are nice and they give you courtesy signs. So they're telling you, by the way, this is an F natural. So it doesn't hurt anything being there. It's just not necessary. Let's jump down a line here to measure 11. 1 and 2 and 3. Now make sure you get the rest in there. 1 and 2. Now that natural sign on that F is necessary because it's in the same measure. Otherwise, it'd still be an F sharp. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah. Now measure 27. We do the same thing pretty much. You're just an octave higher. You're up here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, rest. That gives you a chance to move up 2 and 5 on the F B flat here. So it's 1, 2, rest. And then just reach the thumb down, and then you can bring the hand down. So it's here, here. So forth. Last line, you're down here, and then a C minor chord, and then a D major chord. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay. Left hand, you're here, and again, it's legato. Pretty much throughout. They didn't say sempre because it isn't throughout, but it's pretty much throughout, so it's pretty much sempre, I guess. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And again, we don't need the natural sign there because the B flat from the previous measure doesn't count anymore. But they're being nice to you, and it doesn't hurt, so that's fine. Just deal with it. 3, 4. This is pretty much what the left hand's doing. Isn't this fun? Let's jump over to the next page, third line down. Measure 20, you're here, and then you come up an octave higher. You got plenty of time to come up. 1 and 2, and remember the rest. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Rest. That's a C and an A, and then a low C. I did low C as an octave below, and I do low C as 2 octaves below middle C. That's just how I do it. Both hands together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and right there on the B natural, the right hand comes up. So you're holding that down until you get there. Then it comes up. Try and be accurate with those rests. Second line. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. So forth. On page 27, it's the same thing, but the right hand's an octave higher. 1, 2. So you get the idea. Measure 20. Just start moving around a bit. 1 and 2. Rest. Hold that. And then hold the right hand as you do that. The pedal will help us out. We'll get to that later. Once you can do that, then put in the articulation, the slurs and the staccatos. The left hand, keep it all connected. Again, just a little lift up between these phrases here. Of course, when you have a rest, you have to lift up, so that's okay. Now, I don't know why they're doing this in the left hand, but they put a slur, because you'd play it the same without it, except here, my tendency is to lift up before the slur. Connected to disconnected. So here. So I would suggest you lift up between the A flat and the G. Don't connect them. And then staccato. And here, staccato here, but not here. Now we're back to connecting the left. This is an accent on measure 17, an accent and staccato. Wrist staccato. Only here, not here. The left hand connected. Connect that. And again, in the left hand, I would just separate that. We had that before. So it's, let's just start with measure 17 again. Staccato, and then here, and there's really nothing here. I mean, you just play the notes. Try and get them down at the same time. I don't do that all the time. Then we can add the dynamics. Really, it's more for the right hand. Keep this left hand out of the way. Softly, you'll have to decide what soft is. I tend to want to get up there, but still, it's a feeling thing. You got to get to know the piece well enough that you're not thinking about notes and rhythms and all that, and you're getting into the music and you start feeling it. And if you feel a little bit, do it. Now come up a little bit to moderately soft. In the right hand, keep the left hand soft. So here we crescendo, come back down. We went up to moderately loud, now we're coming back down. Now we're moderately loud. This only goes up to about a moderately soft because you've been soft here. You can give that little crescendo, but this part is moderately loud. We went up to loud. Soft, soft, soft. There. So suddenly it's soft. Huh? The audience doesn't know what to expect. Keep them at the edge of their seats, so to speak. Yeah. Speed-wise, they give you the metronome markings. It's a comfortable march speed. Just one, left, right, left. Something happened there. We're not sure. I mean, if you let your imagination go as you play these and you're getting along, and suddenly something happened in there. You know, somebody spooked somebody or something. I don't know. But that's the effect. The audience is, oh, cool. You know, it's not all this over and over and over. Now, at the end, they've added pedal, and it's no big deal. You push the pedal down right after you play the notes. and you keep the pedal down to the end, and the hands and the pedal comes up at the same time. It all comes up together. The fermata at the end, you just hold that out really until the sound dies away. But when I do it with a metronome, I just double the value, so I'll hold that for 8 counts instead of 4. So, now this piece style to me is more of a jazzy style. And in blues, swing, or jazz styles, it is the natural way of playing to swing the 8th notes. You just automatically do it. There's no notation for it. You just automatically do it. Then if the composer or arranger wants you to play straight 8th notes, they put a note in there, play evenly or something. Otherwise, you swing these. So you swing the counting. So it isn't 1 and 2 and. It's 1 and 2 and 3. And so it's that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You know, it's a very slight motion on a lot of this, but when you get over like on measure 20, where there's more 8th notes, it becomes clearer. So it's here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So it's a very slight alteration, but I encourage you to do that. If it's a jazz or swing or a blues piece, just do it. And now I'm going to do that in the play with me. I'm going to swing the counting. I'm going to swing the 8th notes. I'd like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I'll do the articulation, but not the dynamics. So I'll give us 4 counts. Let's do it together. 1 and 2 and ready and go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 Rest. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Off.